All right. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, people of all ages. Collection Connection talking. Shh. September 18th, 2023, 9 o'clock Monday. This is the time we do it. We got a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about Ahsoka. We're going to talk about Batman Day, Fuzzy's True Comic Con stories. I've got a bunch of invites out there to my friends in the greater pop culture community. See who shows up. See who doesn't. Who knows? Great stuff going on. So we've got the Ahsoka's I think 4 episodes in now, right? We didn't catch it last week, so cool stuff going on there. It was just Batman Day this last weekend. Just for a little bit of history, what is Batman Day? Batman Day this year was September 16th, 2023, so it was 2 days ago. Everybody's favorite Cape Crusader is celebrated on Batman Day on the third Saturday in September every year. Let's see, the history of Batman Day. Let's dig into it. So, get that set up. The history of Batman Day. Batman Day is a global celebration. Picture the most timeless superhero ever. We're sure you're picturing Batman and Batman only. Of course, we're all aware of his epic look, his classic partner Robin, and his ever popular Batmobile. Because of this, every year on the third Saturday of September, which falls on September 16th this year, we celebrate Batman and the ageless storytelling of his life through comic books and movies. Citizens of Gotham and the world honor Batman's legacy on this fun-filled day that celebrates a pop culture icon. And it's a way for DC to give out comics and whatnot in the shops, I believe. I don't remember Batman going back too far, though. So let's see. History of Batman Day. Batman success. Here we go. The first Batman Day was officially on July 23rd, 2014. To make sure it coincided with Comic-Con International in San Diego that year. At Comic-Con, Batman's 75-year anniversary was celebrated through Batman merchandise sales. And participating stores sold Batman stock from 4 different eras of the protagonist's career: classic, original, modern design. 2015, special Batman's publications and merchandise, otherwise a cash grab, were released especially for Batman Day. So, let's see. Joining us, Comic Lizard.
Hello.
Batman Day. Right? Starts in 2014. Batman Day starts in 2014. And then 2015, they try to grab onto it. And, so it's got 8 years running now. And it became, I want to say, like, what, a free comic book day just for DC to pump out Batman stuff?
Sure. That's essentially what it was. They threw out masks and they threw out, like, comic books, but they were always, like, reprinted of something. It wasn't anything, like, really new. And it's funny because even this Batman Day, I think part of the fun free giveaways were masks, the Catwoman masks, but they were from 2 years ago or Catwoman's anniversary or something like that.
Oh, like leftover from when they couldn't give it all out during the pandemic?
Yeah. And the stuff that they had from that they were using in their, like, Walmart packs and stuff like that, they would put the masks.
That's rough.
Things. Yeah. But I mean, I think there were a couple of comic books as well this year, but I think they were like foil. They were foil editions, but I don't know if they were stamped with official Batman Day, like the logo on it. But a lot of like, I've run across some of the old ones from the past years, and it was like, you know, the New 52 Batman #1, but it was only like the first like 7 pages, where it was like the 0 issue with a new cover or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
It's not like Free Comic Book Day, because a lot of times they'll do reprints on stuff for Free Comic Book Day, or even the upcoming Comic Fest that they do in October, you know, for Halloween. A lot of times they'll have like new stuff, or they'll be introducing some new things. Yeah, for like these types of like interim days, generally speaking, it's just reprint of stuff that, you know, just to get people excited about the days or Batman days or whatever.
I wonder if you know, the turmoil that's happening with what's going on in Warner Brothers is, you know, how much that's affecting things, you know.
Well, I'm sure it. I mean, it does. It all of it feeds into. It all feeds into it. You know what I mean? Like if, well, and you can see it on the comic market. All of a sudden, they make an announcement that this particular character is going to be in the next movie. The price skyrockets. If the movie bombs, the price bottoms out again. You know what I mean? It depends. So, I mean, it's definitely interwoven with the markets. They're starting to like blend a lot more than they have in the past. Before, you're like, oh, I really like Wolverine, so I'm going to get Hulk 180. You know what I mean? Or I really like Deadpool, so I'm going to get New Mutants 98. You know what I mean? And you're getting your character, and that kind of fueled the interest because they were a favorite character. Well, now it's like everybody's buying up first appearances of Joe Schmo pizza guy on the corner because they don't know if he's going to be the next fun character in the movie. So that's where this whole like minor key kind of thing kind of popped up, I think. A little bit more prevalent, you know. Anyway. But yeah, when a movie tanks or a TV show tanks, I mean, She-Hulk, everybody wanted everything She-Hulk for a really long time. Then the TV show came and everybody's just like, wah, wah, you know? Nobody's.
Let's see. Though there is no Superman or Flash Day, well, let's see who wants to talk about that. We got our man Fuzzy.
That's right. There's Superman Day. God dang it. There should be every day Superman. Fuck Batman, dude. You know what I'm saying? Batman ain't got nothing, dude. I mean, like, his birthday passed, Batman Day, it's over. Every day other than that is Superman Day, baby.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't know why they did Batman Day versus Superman Day. Superman was the one that put him in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think I've always said I know why. Like, I get why people like Batman more than Superman, because Batman is, as weird as it sounds, obtainable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's never. Yeah, he's a dude. You know, he's when you break it down, it's a guy
that the rest of the DC characters are. You can almost attain Batman's like.
Same thing with the Punisher. Like, everyone's always like, I don't know why people cheer on the Punisher. You know, he's a murderer and stuff. And it's like, no, dude. Like, he's obtainable. Like, if someone pissed you off that bad and you had to go on a fucking, like, I would literally put that on. I would put the fucking skull shirt on and be like, this is what it is, dude. And I'd give that Thomas Jane speech.
Well, that's why I liked a lot of times. I liked as a kid Marvel over DC. It was because like there were people like us, even the mutants to some degree. You know, you got picked on or whatever. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. You know, but then when you got as an adult, you can see that, oh yeah, I really, you know, these DC characters, they're gods among men, literally.
Yeah.
And it's hard to relate to a dude that lives in outer space. It's hard to relate to the perfect woman in friggin' Wonder Woman. It's hard to
Speak for yourself. I relate to the perfect woman every day.
You must have fucked up bad for that, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's rough out there right now in the comic market, especially in the new comic.
I was having that conversation with Nando today over the show we had this weekend. You know, me and him both had. He had one show.
Are we ready? Is this the first true fuzzy true comic con story? Is it going to be right now? We got a 15-minute. We got a 15-minute commitment when the clock starts on the. Ready, go.
Well, I could tell you an old story or this
story night.
Because this one's just about me and Nando about going, but like we both were like he did again. Nando set up amazingly as always, dude. You know what I mean? Like he had the best booth in there, best looking booth because it's very Nando's got to be everything's nice and so I'm like I'm put the box there. I came because I hurt myself, so I had my son all weekend helping me set up. So that was weird, like being a boss and being like, put it over there, do that. And I was laughing at myself. I'm just like, I need more employees.
Don't we all?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, but the flip mode was there again. And they brought out the boxes and Nando's laughing at me because I was going through them and just loading up long boxes. And he was just like, he goes, I got dollars. I'm like, yeah, man, but these are a lot cheaper. So I spent the whole day today going through those boxes and watching our shows.
Yeah, we talked to Nando today. We stopped by his the store, Lego store, and said hi, and he was telling us about because there was two that he went to this weekend. There was a Friday, Saturday one, and then there was 626 on Sunday. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I was flipping them for a while there, so I want to make sure I got it right. But yeah, he said there were two completely different types of conventions that he went to. Maybe he'll pop on tonight and talk about it. But yeah, he said the Friday Saturday one was but the Sunday one was a lot of fun. It was really good.
Yeah, it's a Saturday show at my little comic thing I was doing. They literally had Circus Soleil girls there. Like girls on the fucking ropes, like dancing and fucking, and then the
circle. To sell comics and that's going on.
And I looked up, my kids with me. I was like, why aren't you looking, man? You could do something about that, man. Like, I can't do shit. The jaded one is right.
What have I missed?
Nothing.
You missed nothing but nonsense.
We missed the history of Batman Day.
I apologize for my lateness. I had to release some evil spirits.
Good God. Hopefully you said a prayer as it burned out.
Did you have your eyes closed?
But
at least Marion wasn't tied to the pole with you.
I needed an old priest and a young priest.
An old and young priest.
Yes.
Good God.
There was less weeping and gnashing of teeth in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
So any cool road stories?
Well, do we have any cool road stories?
Did you see Skinwalkers? I'm falling down the Skinwalker rabbit hole right now.
No, but I have a new book coming. It's the comic version. It's about Skinwalker Ranch and the history behind it and all that stuff. So that's awesome. It was like a Kickstarter thing, so I got that. It comes with like a dossier and like the way that it's done, and I got like I got a Skinwalker Ranch like patch and pin and all that stuff. I was like, okay.
Dude, they had like this Tic Tac video, and it was like, this lady's at the door, and she opened it up, and you could see like the dog's eyes glowing, but it's like like every dog does with the light, whatever. And she's like, sit. And the dog sits, and she's like, roll over, and the dog rolls over, and he's like, speak, and the dog speaks, and she goes, my dog doesn't know how to do any of those, and she slams the door, and she's like, it's a Skinwalker. And I was like, that's a great plot for a movie. Like, these fucking things come in your house to fucking befriend you and then eat you while you fucking sleep and shit.
That's a good. That's like the old Terminator 2. Like, why is Fluffy barking?
Yeah. Exactly.
No, the only thing that was exciting that we did is we stopped at a Waffle House in Arkansas. And we were getting out of the car, and Liz was a little nervous because there were bullet casings on the ground, and the place was filled with African American people. But I was like, hey,
what the hell?
I said, you forget we're in the South. I said, so bullet casings is probably from a hunting trip. And I said, if you look at the Waffle House, there's actually a couple old white ladies sitting in there having a cup of coffee, having a great time. So we went in and we had a great time. It was amazing.
See, Liz, you can't profile because there's bullet shells on the ground, man. You know, that sometimes that's the best places to go to. So I tell you all about those awesome hotels I stay at.
It's one of those things where it's not a Waffle House in Compton. It's a Waffle House in Arkansas. You know, if it was Compton, I'd have got back in the car and made my merry way. But in Arkansas, those are my people.
Did you actually put any Coke in with that drink that you made?
Yeah.
As a mixer? Because you got some loose lips tonight, son. No, so there's some other things.
Well, it's actually early. He's not all groggy.
Have you ever been to a Buc-ee's?
No.
Oh, dude, it's like it's great. It's
was that one of those gas stations? Like a Walmart?
With the little beaver on it, yeah.
Oh no, yes, yeah. I've been to that. They had one of those. And it's like they had the one we went to. I think it was in Vegas or something like that, and it had like the car from James Bond, the Lotus. Like it had that like in the center. As I walked in, I was like, "What the fuck is this place? This is not a gas station. This is an experience."
Yeah, we haven't been to that one, but we've been to a lot of other ones. They have like the walls of beef jerky. They're known for their like fudge and their candied pecans and stuff like that. Some of the rest areas we stopped at was kind of cool. They weren't just like a shed bathroom that you had to go into with no doors on it. These ones were really nice. Like when we stopped at it, had like the history of honeybees and how honeybees are pollinators, and another one was about old cars and stuff.
Yeah, there was another one we went to where it was like a museum on ghost towns while also being a restaurant.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. They really stepped up their game on their
well,
rest
whoa,
stop.
I want to go to that rest stop.
That's all in Texas and Arkansas, though. That's not. Once you get to like New Mexico, Arizona, California, they're all garbage.
Yeah. You have to hold it the whole way.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it's one of those things that we've done this so often that that's how we know if we've stopped at a particular road stop or pit stop or whatever, is when we open up Pokemon Go, and if we see that we've spun the stops in that area, like, oh, we've been here, this one's good, or keep going. So.
Well, and not only that, but we took the southern route this time, which means that we spent on the second day driving here, which was a total of 18 hours. 10 of those hours were in Texas alone. It was a long, long drive through that state.
That's crazy.
I thought
you guys listen to the Deliverance soundtrack when you're driving out there?
In Arkansas, yes, but not in Texas.
It's true, though. We do have that weird. We were in Arkansas, and there's a detour that we use Waze sometimes, took us on. It was a
little sketchy. There were people that were in front of us that clearly were also listening to their app. They made a U-turn and went back. We just kept going. And it's one of those things where I'm glad we did, but also scared that we did, because we were going on to like dirt roads.
The thing is some of those, dude, there's a movie plot right there for you, Fuzzy. All right, some of these apps that tell you where to use MapQuest-y type fucking apps, they have a service where you can pay for it. It's free or you pay. If you take the free version, it's going to send you through ghettos and through like the back lot for Deliverance.
That's where we were. That's literally, I kid you not, when we're driving down and it starts, the trees like are covering, and you look at the people's like mailboxes, and there's like animal skulls and pelts and stuff that's like decorating you're just like, I think we just got hacked. And
it's like the backup dancers for Jeepers Creepers, or what the fuck?
It turns out that Waze is actually an app that traps people for dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, it was
Texas Chainsaw Massacre style.
It was
What's going on?
dirt road, back ways, like one road.
It
like,
was
you
legit,
saw like
though.
one
It was
person,
legit. Yeah.
and then there's like cornfields, and you're just like, oh, this is a whole different horror movie right here. Like I'm waiting for some kid to jump out with a suitcase or some shit.
Little kids with bowl cuts.
This is not gonna be good. Not gonna be good. It's very scary. But
What up, Havoc?
road, we were fine because we're here. So
What's going on?
Hey, Steve.
Oh.
Hello.
You ready for Friday, son?
Yes, sir.
What time you gonna be there?
Depends. I am working a lot of OT because it's our last month of our fiscal year. So all depends what time they let me go.
What time? What's like the latest you think?
Maybe 8-ish.
we just have to have his character already made so when he comes in.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm gonna do for everybody. But I think
But I'm
Nando's
gonna try to leave earlier. I'm gonna try to get, because I'm leaving from Rancho, so I'm gonna see if I can get out earlier.
How about
I'm
you
gonna try.
two? What time you guys gonna show up?
Didn't you say 7?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
my
because
plan.
it's when the store closes, so.
I'll probably be there a little bit before that. Maybe like 5:36 something, just to come in there, shoot the shit, and
Awesome.
raid your boxes. I'll panty raid the fucking store and comics and shit. Fucking.
Cool.
Because I'm gonna have a show on Friday, so I figure I'd do it like at 2:30, and then go for a couple hours, and then come over and see you guys.
Yeah.
Right on. I'll have it all set up for you guys. No worries.
Again, if I come in costume, I need to have that extra power because I have the cloak of fucking power or whatever. So just know I might come in costume.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Well, are you gonna show up as a handicap or what? What are you gonna be?
Bitch.
Where are you gonna be?
Bitch, I ain't got no
or what?
crutches today. I ain't got no crutches
Yeah, because
today.
you're sitting down most likely.
Nah, I'm levitating, bitch. Look,
sure.
Look.
He's just in Limpy on Saturday. He was dying. Or
His
Sunday.
one leg is going to be like that one movie, the M. Night Shyamalan movie with the mermaid, where that guy was just pumping up the one arm. He's going to have this one leg that he's like standing on the whole time. It's just going to be this muscle leg.
I felt that.
My
saw
leg's
that on
jacked
Sunday.
up too.
On Sunday, we almost saw his son take over, like get rid of Nick, and he's gonna take over now.
Man, these guys were trying to get my kid to unionize and shit. I was like, dude, I swear to God, everyone's Steve and fucking Chauncey, everyone, hey, dude, $15 an hour, dude. That's what it costs, to work. How long you been working? 8 hours, dude? Oh, dude, your dad owes you some money. My kid's just like, give me $50. I'm like, and like that, he started yelling at everyone. What
I would
do you
give him
guys
$50
pay?
and I start charging him rent.
That's what I said. I yelled out, what are you guys paying rent? Who pays rent? Let's say $1,000. Bitch, you owe me $950.
We all said Mrs. Vargas is the one that pays rent, so it's all good.
I told you.
Charge your dad, buddy. Charge your dad.
I'm a nerd, so I know how to do things that make her want to pay for my rent. So
I understood that reference.
We almost took Nick in the back and shoot him like Old Yeller. That's how bad he looked.
It was tough, dude. It was tough, but again, it was cool watching my kid there. But he's a good salesman when he wants to be, but when he's like every other kid, just stuck on his fucking phone. I'd be like, dude, this guy just walked in. He stands up. Everything here is half off. And he goes back to his phone. I was like, that's not salesmanship, man. Do what the fuck. And so I had to hobble over there and talk to the people and stuff. I'm like, so how's it going, dude? And shit. But it was an okay show.
I feel you, man. I'm gonna be gimpy too. We'll see how I do, but we got this leg. This leg's okay. This leg is freaking strained as hell. I got like my RoboCop sleeve over it because I went a little hard on the mountain bikes on Saturday. Brutal. You should come out, Josh.
I don't think I'm going to have the time, man. My schedule's pretty tight while I'm out here.
You have the shorts, so you just better find the time, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I thought about it. We've driven through Fullerton a couple of times, and I saw the trails, and I'm like, man, would have been a good idea before I got here to like try to put something together with Nate so that I had it worked in.
Hey man, if you can spare 7 to 10 on a Saturday morning, most people aren't even up yet.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch my nephew this Saturday, and next Saturday I'm driving home.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah.
Wait, are we?
Yeah.
No, next. Oh yeah, we are. Huh?
Yeah.
Damn it!
Vacation's almost half over, man.
No.
That's wiggity whack, man.
That's how it always is. Back to the salt mines.
What was crazy was when I lived in Colorado for 2 years, I had every vacation. I came back to California. And it was crazy because I had enough money to do things here because I didn't have to pay for living here. Went to Catalina, went to Universal and fucking Knott's and Disney. Like, it was like great. Just with the money I saved by not paying the rent for 1 month here, I was able to afford to go do all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
all right.
We're gonna try to see if we can come out again in Christmas. We'll see.
Don't hold your breath.
Whatever.
All right. What do we got going on this week? Okay, so there's Batman Day. Fuzzy, was there any kind of Batman celebrations at these shows you were at, or people just doing their travel and carnival comic sales?
Yeah, just fucking the Circus LA people to like weird techno remixes of 80s nostalgia music, and they weren't even dancing to the beat; they were just spinning
They're dancing to the word.
They were just going like this, dude, and then like every once in a while they'd flip themselves up and then flip themselves down, and then the girl would get off and another girl would get on and do it, and then go down and then do it. I was sending it in the group chat for the union. I posted. I was like, "Look, dude, they got strippers at my fucking con. This is awesome. They should have advertised this. They would have made money."
No such luck. How was how'd the show work out? Did you?
I didn't do good. I even lowered because I went through all the books I got, and I saw that a lot of the prices have dropped on some books. So I lowered them and shit. And even then, still nothing. Like people, like Flip Mode and Nando got all the customers, and then by the time they got over to my side, they're broke and shit.
Nando was on fire.
Yeah, Nando again. We think
he killed it.
We're gonna call him Scrooge after this, dude, because fucking he's swimming in his fucking gold coins right now.
He's in the money bin.
Yeah.
He was. Me and him went out to eat afterwards, and he was telling me, I was like, "Oh, like, damn."
It's Sanchez.
Huh? What happened?
I said you didn't have to eat up all his profits, Sanchez.
Nah. He actually paid for dinner, and but like he offered to buy drinks, but I don't really drink that much anymore, so I was like, yeah, give me a water or soda. But yeah, he killed it, man. I mean, when I was there was a lot of people just going through his boxes and bringing out stacks of books and buying them. Those $2 bins that he had, and $1 bins that he had, he destroyed them.
Yeah, he did good.
I think he said he went with 12 boxes and he came home with 7. So,
oh wow!
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to keep on going if he keeps on selling at this rate, huh?
No, but he's still got a lot of good books too. Yeah. Like he didn't sell all his good books. Like a lot of the stuff was just like it was a good deal. Same reason why people buy those. Yeah, exactly. Like that's why people go to do the Flip Mode guys stuff, because you're getting them so cheap. You know what I mean? Like even if it's still a little damaged or whatever, you can get it as a filler. And the guy next to me, he fucking he had two for $1. So he was cleaning up too, dude. And I was laughing. I was like, "Fuck, is I gotta start doing them for $2 for $1, dude? Is that what I gotta do?" I was like, "Shit."
That guy next to you, he had a couple. He had some good stuff too on his
Yeah.
bins.
I
bought from him before.
I didn't feel like digging through. I dug through the flip mode books, and then Nando gave me my one Superman book. I treat myself to every con, and I was happy. So, and then I found some minifigures. I got some Star Wars minifigures, and I got a Gonzo because I lost my Gonzo, so I got a new Gonzo, and I got some other one. I was like, oh, okay, I could sell that one. And then I got one out of the mystery boxes. Did you see the video I made with the mystery boxes? So I got a shitty Moon Knight, dude. I was pissed about that one. I was like, fucking stupid Moon Knight.
Yeah, that Storm was dope, though.
Oh, yeah, dude. I love that Storm. I'm keeping that one. But then, like, I was dying because at Walmart, they got them up on, like, it's like a little shelf on the side, right? And I walked up and I grabbed a box. All the minifigures fell. The minifigure fell out. Like, people are opening the boxes and just leaving the figures in there. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, taking all the fun out of it.
Yeah.
So I told Nando, I was like, I told him I'd give him some money if on Friday he brought me some, so I can, do another couple of those because those are fun. I like those ones.
I have some fake ones to give you when I see you.
Nice, dude. And I got yours too, and I set aside that Christmas one for you.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
No problema.
What did I was Gambit and Ripley. Ripley from
Believe it or
Keep
not,
that one.
it was the second alien. It's the outfit it's like her tank or her white top with her jeans that she goes to go fight the alien queen with, and even the gun's like this big old like gun thing. I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna have to keep. No, I'll give that one to the like,
well,
I'm gonna kill that Gambit from him. So
curious.
$5, dude.
I'm stealing that Gambit from you, buddy.
No,
you already know.
It's different than the ones from the minifigs set. The Gambit that I have looks more like the feels like his first appearance Gambit. Like it looks really cool. It's a fake one, but it looks really cool.
Nice, Steve. I mean, it just went up to $8, dude. Me and Liz need to get something to eat at McDonald's across the street. So
you know what's gonna happen? Your other ankle's gonna be hurt. That's what's gonna happen.
What I ain't scared of you, fool, dude.
Your other ankle, you can't even move right now.
We're watching this Indian shit. I just learned some fucking cuts. I will fuck.
You're gonna practice it on Sanchez.
I'm gonna go. Come on, man. Come on. Like that, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's a fun show, dude. I had a hard time stopping after the second episode because I was like into it.
Oh,
I wanted to keep going. And then when we got delayed another week, I'm like, fuck. So I'm stoked. I'm going to try to watch it again.
Yeah. We might have to stay late at the store one night to watch something.
No, we're dude, Friday my night is cleared, dude. We ain't doing. I'm hanging out with y'all, dude. Shit.
No, I mean like there's like 4 other days in the week. Okay.
So should we plan on getting there to start at 7? Is that like trial time?
No.
I mean, I'd like to get started as early as possible.
Yeah, because like fuck, dude, like 7 is going to be a midnight 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I will conquer all of it. I'm gonna win it. So just know that, dude. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm gonna win it. Okay, because I'm the man. I'm the. That's why they call me the FUZZY. Yeah.
You better watch out. You're talking shit to the dungeon master. He's gonna make you dance with a little nerd kid.
I'll dance with him, dude. I can fucking pop lock. See that, dude? Even with my busted leg.
See that I'm the director and the screenwriter, all wrapped it up into one.
I'm fine. I'm an improv actor. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna give me a line. I'm gonna throw in some stuff. Dude.
Like, I'm glad I'm not actually playing. I get to like sit back and kind of watch what's happening.
And if we're gonna.
You've got
we're gonna have gummies.
Who likes to be a constipator, who just likes to stir some shit. You've got like you. It's just gonna I don't know about about Steve and Fuzz or Steve and Nando, but like this is
Yeah, I want to have a good time with this one for sure.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna be.
I'm gonna alter my conscience in some way.
I was trying to find a wand, but I couldn't find one. But I'm gonna find something to be my wand, dude. I'm gonna fucking cast spells and shit, dude, and I'm gonna do the same thing he does. Or I'll be the jester. Either way, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? I'm down. Let's do it.
I've already made your character. It's already done.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
So what you're saying is Vikram is gonna make it to the Dungeons and Dragons realm?
Not quite.
Vikram.
This is gonna be so good. We have to make sure we set up cameras all over the place. For I mean, I might have to tap into like our like
security footage.
Security footage.
I actually invited Moses to be a cameraman, so that I wasn't just stuck on tripods.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun, dude. I'm looking forward to it. I was sad that we had to push it back. I was like, man, I was looking forward to it. But it worked out because I would have been fucking tired as shit. That was when I fell, so I wouldn't have been any good anyways.
It's fine. See what time it was.
Oh man, but yeah, dude. Like we got invited to a show in Albuquerque, but they want Greg, Honky Tonk, and then me to go, and then they want me to do like a what do they call it, like a panel with them, like, you know, interview them and stuff. So I was like, oh, I'll do that, but it's in January, so I got time for that one.
Cool. January.
That's exciting. Did those guys were they ever partners?
Yeah, they were a tag team. They were rhythm and blues. And so that's why they're getting back together to sign autographs. But I mean, they're legends. They're technically Hall of Fame guys, but you know, they're not as memorable as Hulk Hogan or, you know, something like that.
Who's fucking memorable as Hulk Hogan?
Sting, Ric Flair, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of guys.
Piper.
Yep, Piper, dude, definitely, dude. I was literally watching They Live the other day.
Shawn Michaels, Triple H.
Michaels, Stone Cold, The Rock.
You guys are too into
Warrior.
it.
Yeah, oh yeah, Warrior, dude. You know, like
I think if you were to go around and ask people who don't know wrestling to name 5 wrestlers, they could all name Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
Stone
I don't
Cold.
know if they would name. I don't know if they would name Sting.
They'll name The Rock. Come on.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, or The Warrior. Like it just mattered because everyone at some point in time watched wrestling.
I think
It
they
just
would
matters
name.
that-
I think they would name Hitman before Shawn Michaels.
The Macho Man.
Oh yeah, no, because the
There
Slim
you
Jim
go.
commercials. Yeah.
That's funny.
No, so I like to torture myself, you know. So Peacock is advertising that they had the director's cut of Fast X. So I said, well, shit, maybe it'll be like, you know, Batman v Superman.
Oh, you
and
did
the
it to
director's
yourself?
cut. I sat through it and I said, no, didn't do it.
Did
But
you
then
start slashing yourself like the Indian mullet guy?
I just kept rubbing my head like this, like the whole time, like just going like, oh my God. And then like I got up to go smoke a cigarette because I couldn't believe what I just sat through. And then I came back in and like, you know, when you're watching something, it'll be like this is coming up next, and it's like something tied to that.
Speaking of coming up next, we have another guest on the show here.
Oh.
No!
It's Scrooge McDuck himself, dude. What is up, man? He just came back from buying a brand new BMW, dude. That's what he did. He bought his wife a new ring and a BMW, and then just said, you know what? I'm going to go buy some more comics tomorrow. I'm going to do it.
You mean bacon, mayonnaise, and white bread?
Got whatever you want to call it, dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't call sex, I call it doing it, you know? So you want to call bacon and bread to the BMW? It's all right, dude. You know,
I'm never gonna look at bacon on white bread the same again now. Thanks a lot, Nick.
So Nando Knight, how was your Batman day?
Batman Day was fun. The whole weekend was fun. It was a lot of work this whole weekend, but Batman Day was a lot of fun. It was we were giving out some Batman comic books and some Batman Funko Pops and having kids be excited about Batman
Why
Day.
would you want to punish people on Batman Day?
Because that's my job.
I just fucking Funkos, man. Ugh.
No, that's why I was.
You know what's crazy is
I don't want them in my house.
When people know they're like, oh, you have a YouTube channel? Hey, that's cool. What's it called? Collection Connection. What do you do? I talk about comics, toys, and movies. Oh, you love Funko Pops. I'm like, oh,
No.
you fuck your mom with that mouth. Like, I fucking hate Funko, but,
Who's fucking who with what mouth? What?
oh.
Nick's like, who's taking my job now?
Yeah, I know. What?
Oh,
Sorry, like I told you, I'm a little tired today.
I'll be right
You know,
back.
a little tired. So it's just going a little bit today.
That's
You know,
right.
today was nice. I got to see Liz and Josh in person today a little bit, so that was nice. Saw Havoc yesterday and saw Nick yesterday, even with his crutch.
That's right. I was still running around. I was running that show, baby. He
You were
made
running
more
some-
money, but
you-
that's right.
You were the one kissing babies and shaking hands, and I was the financier for the show for you, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Everyone came to see Nando, and that's it, dude. I was like, these motherfuckers, dude. Just because he's cuter than me, he's got a well-trimmed face and shit, dude. Everyone wants to go to him, but dude, I come here, and all this manliness hanging off my face, they get scared, dude. They get scared with it.
What's really funny is that when Sanchez showed up, all of a sudden it's like there was empty tables and chairs, and he just moseyed on in, sat down, and was like mayor of the town and just looking over everything and be like,
like no joke. Like
And nobody
people
told me
literally-
anything. Nobody told me anything.
We took over the booth that was in front of us because they got up and left like halfway through the show. They just left, and so we
It
were
was
like,
a big table, huh? It was like
yeah,
a big
it was
table
huge.
empty.
And I was like, oh fuck it. I just sat down and I told everyone we had food and I put it there. I was like, put your food over here. Fuck it, dude. Like, who's gonna yell at us?
yeah, it must have been nice to just been able to take breaks and do whatever you wanted.
So
No.
Yeah, whoever, David and what's his name? Weston? Is that his name? Weston.
Weston.
Yeah. So Weston and David, they run 66 Con. Shout out to 66 Con for a fun show, and then shout out to Cartoonapalooza for a fun show on Friday, Saturday. But they set us up, man. They set me up for not failure, but for a fun competitive day, I guess, because I had Flip Mode Comics right next to me. And so it was basically like we were trying to monopolize the entire like half of the venue. So
he said, "Try."
Yeah, it was work.
You did. It's not trying. You did. You monopolized it, and that was good. That's fucking hella good, dude.
Yeah,
he kicked ass.
They said you went through 5 boxes.
We took 10. I took 10 long boxes, and I came home with 6. So four full long
ran
boxes.
Out of comics, huh?
No, I have another 6 to start refilling. So we're good. We're good. I might need to start putting some other books in some of the bins because my bins are a little light right now. So, but I have some work to do before Near Mint Sunday. Near Mint Sunday, which is 11/5. It'll be my 1-year anniversary of T&K at shows. So it's gonna be a big show for me, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. And we're gonna do some really fun giveaways. We're gonna have a raffle. We're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff. We'll have some signed prints to give away a little bit, and I'm working on maybe having an artist come and be at my table. So we'll see.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I told you I don't draw for free. Okay, if
That's
you
why
want
it's
me to
not you.
get your boot, it is me. Don't lie to the public, dude. They know that they're gonna get a stick drawing from me.
Look, Fuzzy. All we have to do is put ink on your chest and then stamp it on a piece of paper.
That's
there we
right.
go. We get a Rorschach version of Fuzzy.
It'll have silver dollar nipple eyeballs and then just fuzzy face right there, dude.
Yeah, but no, I mean it was a lot of fun this weekend. It was 2 shows in 3 days. It was a lot of work. I'm sore, but it was good. It was really good just to get out there, get the name out there more, meet new people, get the brand in front of other people. And then getting to work with Jason and having Lego help me at the booth again, and then working next to Iggy, he had his booth that was set up really well.
How did Iggy do?
I think he did good. I asked him a couple times, and he said he sold some stuff. So he had a really fun setup. Like, it looked good. Like, it had a lot to present, a lot to show off. And at times I was like, "Hey man, calm down over there. You're taking all the eye candy away from me over here." And he was just like, "Well, you know how it is." So
I've been trying to buy one of his Walking Dead #1s. I want to say for the better part of like 10 years, man. He's just like, "Oh no."
It was fun though. It was fun. And
there he is. It was fun. Yeah,
there
Iggy.
he goes.
And then seeing Steve.
If you ever sell those, I'm gonna be mad that you didn't give me a shot.
It was good. It was a good show.
Yeah, it's always a good show.
I love hanging out with Iggy.
When I was bringing other people into this channel and doing stuff, I invited Iggy to do movie reviews. He was going to be like that piece, because he was doing this thing where he would drive in his car and talk about like how he liked movies and whatnot. And we came up with a whole. I came up with a whole thing, but he's a busy dude. He's always busy driving franchises out of business. Is Iggy still with Best Buy? No.
Are there still Best Buys?
No, not anymore.
What's a Best Buy?
Your booth.
Like Radio Shack?
No, that was Circuit City.
Oh, that's a bummer, Iggy.
Every time I hear Circuit City, you guys remember that movie UHF with Weird Al? And he had this one fake commercial, and it was called Spatula City. Like, every time I hear someone say Circuit City, all I hear is like a Weird Al, Spatula City, Spatula City. Need a new spatula? Come on in. We got blue ones, green ones, brown ones.
Iggy, you got a link in your email if you want to come on with us. And then also, Iggy, if it gets pretty bleak and the comics aren't cutting it, man, let me know. I can hook you up with a job in the restaurants, man.
Oh,
he's got that experience. We're always looking for people with powerful mustaches.
At least you're not facially haired. Damn it, I fucked it up. Forget it. Scratch that. Erase that.
Facially haired?
Facially haired. Was he facially? Were you trying to say facially haired deficient?
Yes, there it is. There it is. Thank you, Nando. Too many fuzzy bones make me fucking fuzzy. So
yeah.
Oh, I've done it. I had the beard, but once it turned gray, I shaved off the gray and lost weight, and it was like fucking. Took a step back in time 20 years. It was glorious. Start riding the bike. It was like,
dude,
oh.
I'm trying to grow my hair back, and look at this shit. Look at, it's a goddamn cul-de-sac. It's fucking killing me, dude. Like dude, you have more hair, dude. It's bad.
Do you know what a cul-de-sac is?
I have a comb over, dude.
You have to have a way in and out for it to be a cul-de-sac.
This is how you get in, and then that's where you get out of. You know what I'm saying?
We call that Josh's monkey butt. That's why he had to let his people go.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. But
hey man, it's Rafiki. It's fine.
Just shave it out, Nick. It's okay, brother.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna Friday. I might walk in bald. Just be like, "Fuck, I couldn't take it no more, dude. I couldn't do it."
Only thing you're better like that though. If it's like freshly bald and you look like pink hair heads,
I love the little gray I'm getting on the side, like Mr. Fantastic. So every time I turn my head and I see it, I go, maybe I'll just keep it a little bit, and I could look like I'm really smart and shit. Like with the gray, if I fucking thought too hard and shit, and it fucking popped the vessel right there and made gray.
That's what mine's starting to do now.
He's just hoping he gets to stretch like Mr. Fantastic, and he's realizing that ain't happening. So might as well let it all go.
I've been trying for many moons. I've read many books. Put weights, you know what? That's another show. We'll talk about that another time, dude. You know, when we review Fantastic Four, we'll talk about it. You know.
Oh, can't wait. Looking forward to that.
All right, how many of you guys caught Ahsoka this weekend or this week?
I did
We're caught
I
up.
didn't. I'm
Yeah,
not
we're
caught up.
all the way up.
all the way up.
Fuzzy's not caught up. All right, so they're going with the space whales. We got to see some of the world between worlds. She got to fight with. I want to say it felt like Stanley Kubrick, not 2001, but 2010. Was it 2010? The sequel where he got a hold of it when he saw Dave in space, and then Dave kept on getting older and younger, and like it felt like her interactions with Anakin were like a throwback to that 2010, where Dave was like all through his different.
The internet spoiled that for me because fucking like literally after it aired, like my phone was blowing up with like little memes of fucking her fighting him. I was like, oh shit, Anakin's back. Like, oh, I gotta see this.
And that wasn't even the best part. For me, the best part was when I seen young Ahsoka actually fighting the Clone Wars. That was fucking that little girl. I want something live with that little Ahsoka girl. And if we could have Anakin right now do like we could do like side. I guess you could be like the older Ahsoka could be telling stories of these different wars these battles that they went with Anakin and how she learned. And as a little girl, as a young apprentice, I would love to see that because that was amazing. It was awesome seeing those Clone War fights.
Yeah, they had Captain Rex come back. It was cool.
That was dope. That was dope.
I think it was pretty good to see how they made the comment about how it's like, to be Padawan, and she's like, what? So I was meant to be a warrior, and he's like, there are different ways of leadership and different ways that must be done. At this time, yes, you need to be a warrior, and she just gets all frustrated and mad.
And I like it when he was saying like, just like the way I learned from my master, you're learning from me and stuff like that. Like, it's just showing her everything that of how Anakin at that time during the Clone Wars was pretty, he was pretty awesome. And he's still learning from Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
It was good. I really loved this episode.
Space whales too. They found their hack to get off into. We gotta get all our fluffs in before Josh stabs it. So.
Well, I mean, that's I can't wait to. Oh well, they did. I saw it on. I'm sorry, I saw it on Instagram. They did side by side. When Mandalorian was flying with
Grogu
next Grogu was next to the whales. So they're saying that while they were there, Ahsoka was inside the whales when they were flying away.
That's why they're saying that's why Grogu is looking at the whales because he feels the connection to Ahsoka.
Yeah.
So all right, Jaden. Go.
I'd actually like to hear Liz in her comments first.
It's, you know what, I think for me, the show's just not like, I mean, it's kind of cool. It's got some cool things here and there, but we never saw the Rebels show, and so I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that we're missing. But one thing I noticed, though, is that it's just, they're, all of a sudden, modern Jedis don't know how to deflect blaster bolts. Like, Sabine should have been, like, nailed when she shot that guy on the cliff. I can't remember what his name is. That's how. Galen. He's just like.
It's Balin, but.
Ding,
or Balin.
Ding. You know what I mean? Just, like,
that's just wishful thinking.
Every Jedi pre-sequels or pre-whatever could deflect the blaster bolts back, but they can't seem to do that anymore. I don't know. It's not as exciting for me. It's kind of cool every now and then to see a few things like throwbacks. Like, I like seeing Hayden Christensen in there. It was kind of cool to see that, but like for me, this show is just kind of like subpar, just because. But I'm sure it has more to do with the fact that we haven't seen a Rebel show.
This is
I don't
basically.
think-
Oh, go
I
ahead.
don't-
Sorry.
I don't think it ought to be a requirement for you to watch another show and another show after that in order to understand what's going on. And to be fair, I don't think that the storyline is all that complicated that we can't figure out. There are a couple things that are like a little puzzling, like how does
I don't know
How
what
does
this
a human-
world between worlds thing is.
how does a
I
human
don't-
being have sex with a Twi'lek and produce a human child with green hair? That doesn't seem to make a whole lot of
Yeah,
sense to me.
is Jason? Is that his name? Jason?
Yeah.
Is he like their Hare's biological kid, or
That's
Like,
what
I
they're
don't
trying
know.
to say.
like I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know
what they
if
said thus far.
It's Kanan and her kid, right?
Yeah, it's Kanan and her kid. Yeah.
And,
See, it's like little details like that I'm like, like I just thought she adopted him. I didn't realize it was like.
No, it's their kid.
the thing that's also incredibly sad is that we're getting nostalgic for seeing Hayden Christensen. I want you to think about how staggering that is. That we are grateful for the prequels, which were terrible movies on their own.
Well, you could tell how bad the new ones are that we now that the prequels went up that went up in levels because these new sequels are that bad.
I was trying to record a girl at the show on Saturday because her boyfriend was buying something from us, and she's sitting there and she was like, I get like people don't like Last Jedi, but that's my favorite one. And I was like, oh, I gotta record this for my friend. Hold on, dude. Let me hear your explanation, dude. Like, and she just went off about like how it was gonna lead into this new era of Jedis and this and that. And I was like, I did not see the same movie you saw. Let me tell you, because I don't. And she was even defending the casino scene. I was like, what the?
Oh wow!
I was like,
Wow.
I just kind of rolled my eyes. I was like, you know what? Because again, you're customer service. You can't.
I would have went
fucking
to jail.
Yeah, I was like,
I would have went to
smiled at
jail. They would have been
And
like, collection
I said-
connection host goes to jail for backhanding dumb bitch. News at 11.
That reminds me of when the MCU was in its high water mark in the I guess it would have been the second phase when Iron Man 3 came out. And a buddy of mine and I, we were sitting next to each other in the theater to watch this film.
Oh yeah.
Or no,
right.
this was after Iron Man 3.
I
we
never
were-
thought I would find somebody as angry as Josh.
We
but
were
man.
talking with these people that were in front of us. I don't remember which one of the MCU movies it was, but we were waiting for the movie to start. And this girl was in front of us, and we were talking like, "Oh, what's your favorite MCU movie?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm biased. I like Captain America, so those movies are really good." And my buddy's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm an Iron Man fan, and I still think that the first one is the best Iron Man film." And she's like, "Well, my favorite's Iron Man 3." And like we just went dead
Like
quiet.
the two of them, I think.
Iron Man 3 is garbage. Everybody knows that.
And like knock their heads
Garbage.
together.
Yeah,
Like,
my
he
buddy
was-
was even
he
more
was
angry.
just
I think he got
Garbage.
up to the bathroom, but he didn't.
He's
actually
like,
have to go.
oh.
I like Iron
People that
Man
like
3
Iron Man
better
3
than
have no
2.
IQ.
You
Really
just
no
shut,
IQ.
There's
shut
those
your pie
people-
hole.
There's
Really
certain
low
people that
IQ.
don't understand like
I'm
what
standing
it
up for this
is.
fight. I'm standing
They're
up
like,
for this fight.
like, what's your favorite album of all time? And they'll name like Taylor Swift's newest album. And it's like, that's not the answer to that question. Like maybe if it's like her, like if you're young and maybe her first album, like that's enough to get you into the conversation. I remember being with some kids that work for me. I promoted them in the management, sadly, before I realized. And we were talking about like movies and just like having taken a film class when I was in high school and all kinds of stuff. We talked about Citizen Kane and Star Wars and Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I was just like, depending on what my mood is, I feel like Empire Strikes Back is my favorite movie of all time. It's just like, oh yeah, I know how that is. My favorite movie is Bad Boys 2. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm fucking wasted.
You guys must hate me
talking
because you guys are talking shit on all my favorite shit, dude. Like, it's not the greatest movie, but like, Dude, Bad Boys 2, me and my wife, when we first started dating, that was out. We would go see a movie, and if Bad Boys 2 was playing in the other theater, we would just walk into the other theater and just sit down and watch it, especially if it was the end of the movie. Like, that's my favorite
Yeah,
shit
but
as
if
a
we were
whole.
having a conversation,
No, right, yeah, that would not be the one I brought up. No, I would say Pulp Fiction or something like that. Like, you know, that's my favorite. And Iron Man 3 is the shit.
My point with all
it
of
is.
this, it is shit.
It is
It's
garbage.
the shit.
And
No,
whoever
it
likes
is
that movie
awesome.
are pretty dumb.
No, it is awesome because it's literally you took the problem that we have with Superman that I always say is that, you know, he can only kill him one way. They literally made Iron Man human. He didn't have the suit to save his ass, dude. You know what I mean? But not like in blue. You know, like it's insane. Oh yeah, Doctor Strangelove. I dig. I think that's a good one, but it's not one of my faves though. I get why people love it so much though.
But it's the kind of answer that you give when you're having that kind of conversation.
Yeah.
Right. So the thing with Iron Man Fuzz is that they deconstructed the hero. They gave the son of a bitch PTSD. He couldn't get his shit together, and he had to be saved by a kid in a barn. A kid in a barn. That's a deal killer for me. Tony Stark doesn't need to be saved by a kid in a barn. That's
okay.
Retarded. That's retarded.
But we literally just got done watching all these 80s movies where the kids are saving the day, and we talk about how we love it, but we can't let it happen in an Iron Man movie. Like the idea, the Shane Black is one of my all-time favorites.
Oh, wait a minute!
Like, I love Shane Black.
Hey, what's up?
How come every time we see you're in a car?
I'm doing a lot of shit.
Stalking someone. If I find out that like you're on the news later and they show that mustache, I'm gonna be like, I know that guy. Okay, I've seen him on TV.
What's it? I just wanted to jump on and say, because you guys are talking about movies, it's a big difference between your favorite old time film and the best movie you think, you know, of what a movie is. So, like for me, my favorite film is Army of Darkness. It's a piece of shit film. Like if you think about it, it's not that good.
It's amazing.
No, as an actual artistic movie, it is not that good. But to me, favorite film of all time. My favorite artistic film, it has to be somewhere between Shining and maybe just Citizen Kane or Rashomon, you know, something like that. You know,
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yeah,
they're all up there.
So it's I think a lot of people just mix their movies up where they're just, you know, your favorite's your favorite, whatever. But like best movie of all time, it's usually not the same, or should it be the same? Technically, I don't know. A little gatekeeping.
Because mine is Wizard of Oz, and that's beautiful on both ends, baby.
Yeah, I mean that is a beautiful colored film.
I hate art films. Like I despise, like if I see any kind of like artsy fartsy shit, I almost like everything, every Up Your Ass and Over, the one that won like Best Picture this year, dude.
Oh, Everything Everywhere and All at Once.
You said it
Everything
correctly.
Up Your Ass and Over.
That one, when my kid went and saw it with my brother-in-law, right? And he comes home and he looked me dead in my face. He goes, "Dad, this is the greatest movie ever. You gotta watch it. Like I really want to watch it with you."
It was the best movie of that year. Best movie.
Oh, that's garbage, dude. No, dude, because he put it on for me, and I felt bad giving him my opinion. Like I was like, because he goes, "Dad, what'd you think?" And I was just like, "I'm all." I mean, I get it, like, but like, what's with the sausage fingers and
I just
all?
wanted you to know
like,
I'm really not your dad. I'll always love you.
What's our movie? I keep thinking Vikram, but what was our movie, Jaded? The Indian movie we watched this year that came out that started it all?
Is it RRR?
Yeah, RRR. That was a way better creative fucking movie than
you
Everything Everywhere. And I said it out loud. I said it in public right now, dude. I said it, dude, because that movie had everything everywhere and all over it. It was awesome.
Film Age. Says it's a love letter to every generation of Asian cinema.
I get it, dude. I totally
Dude,
get
speaking
that.
of Asian cinema, season 3 of The Warrior came out. I just fucking binged it this week. Oh my god, so good. I don't know if you guys have watched it or not on Max.
No, I haven't watched that yet. It's on my list to watch.
Oh, dude. Kung Fu and Cowboys? Fucking A. There's even racism in there. Josh will love it.
This guy.
Oh man, dude.
So
No, I
found it.
what's that?
Little Arthur Curry pop. Steve, tell him where we're going to go tomorrow.
What is Arthur Curry?
And Nate's
Yeah, Steve knows where we're going.
Yeah, we go. I found the. I'm trying to find a pop too, but I found a comic book.
That's good.
What is Momoa signing autographs or something?
Yeah,
Oh, nice, dude.
we're gonna go see him tomorrow.
He'll make it on time for that, but he won't make it on time for D&D.
Of course not.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, when it comes to Momoa, I roll out.
When it comes to Momoa, he like to be docking.
When it comes to Momo,
Hey, once
Everybody likes when
once
he
you get
does his
once you get a
ducking.
bear hug from Momo, it's over, bro. It's over.
Oh, no. No.
You
Oh.
Feel them
Stiff
pecs
arm.
go across his chest and he be.
Well, I mean, I'm guessing, what, you're the bottom, the most top?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, gosh.
That's a
picture-
visual.
I just
That's a
picture the
visual I can't
trident.
get out now.
is now.
I picture the trident coming out, going both ways, and just. Oof.
We need to change the
Terrible.
subject, man. You guys are painting horrible portraits in my mind.
What did you guys think?
Nick,
What did you guys think of the trailer?
It's all right.
I didn't see
It's all right. There's nothing like bad that was shown. It's just we don't know anything. I just don't want Amber Heard. If Amber Heard is, or did they say they cut her out from the movie?
Yeah,
She's
she's
in,
out.
like 2
She's out the
minutes of
movie.
the movie or something.
They kill her
Okay.
off, I think, in the movie.
Oh, great.
Nick, remember in Aquaman when Momoa was riding the whale, trident in his hand.
Don't say it.
No.
Oh,
See.
Steve.
Why?
Oh, art imitating life. I see what you did there.
and on that note, good night.
Later, Pippin. Get some rest, dude. It's
Thanks for
awesome
coming through,
seeing
Nat.
you.
Good night.
I'll see you Friday, dude.
Drop some truth bombs and leaves.
He's worse than Jiminy Cricket. He just pops in like, you know what, you guys are dirty bastards. I'm out.
But just to go back to the Ahsoka thing real quick, which started this whole mess, it's just part of the death of the West kind of stuff that we think that the greatest parts of this movie or this TV show are the parts that reflected a crap movie from 20 years ago. And that's where we're at.
No, well, this is basically Rebels chapter 5. It's all it is.
Again, built off of a foundation that was garbage. The prequels are garbage. The Clone Wars by default are garbage. And Ahsoka is the end of the garbage. Or probably the end.
Well, with the Clone Wars, the cartoons were not garbage,
It's a kids show built on a trash movie.
but it was a great show. And same thing with Rebels.
The Lego games.
I had a conversation with a couple of my writing buddies and some of my people buddies that are on strike right now, and we were shooting the shit, and you know, this doesn't look like it's going to get fixed until probably now February. Okay, so he was telling me, he goes, you know what you should do, dude? I'm like, what? He's like, you should go out and make a fucking movie right now, because as soon as the strike's done, they're going to be fucking hurting for shit. So you could sell garbage and they'll fucking put it out. Like, even if it's on Netflix or Hulu or, you know, something.
That's true. Let's make a horror movie.
Hey, I'm fucking down. I went into a big thing. I'm getting into skinwalkers. I got an idea. Scary.
You just take it off of Mr. Ballin.
No, dude, Mr. Ballin, that's my nighttime listening thing, and when he tells a story, sometimes I can't go to sleep because he fucks me up with some like straight, like the story I told you guys about the dad sitting there waiting for the guy that keeps calling and bugging his daughter, and then the daughter's like, the next morning I woke up. My dad was there, but we stopped getting the phone calls. You know, after his dad gave the speech about how he had a gun on his lap, he was going to go do something. So you don't know if the dad went out and killed him. And then that other story I told you guys about the kid who almost killed his little brother, and the mom punched him in the face so hard that they didn't know if they killed him. I got all that from Mr. Ballin. Like that dude that comes up with the craziest shit in the world, dude. God, everyone should listen to Mr. Ballin. I'm glad Nathan's on that shit.
Oh yeah. My algorithm.
Liz, you'll love it.
Maybe we'll have to listen to that when we're driving back home.
Don't listen to it while you're driving. It'll scare the shit out of you, dude. There's some stuff there where I was in my bedroom like
you
this,
should
dude,
put
like,
in Mr. Ballin driving stories.
Dude, I'm in my room just sitting there chilling like this, dude, and he's telling a story, and like I just see myself every time, just like I'll turn on the light and just leave the light on just for a little bit while I listen to the story, and then when it's done, I say a prayer and I go to bed.
Dang.
It's good. He's a good storyteller, but like, hey Iggy, I'm down, dude.
What's it called?
I have Mr. Ballin.
Mr. Ballin, Ballen.
Does he have a YouTube or is it audio?
Everything. He has YouTube.
Yeah,
Everything?
he's
audio.
everywhere.
Yeah, he's even got like.
Does it remind you of the audiobooks of the scary stories to tell in the dark? That used to scare the shit out of me.
Well, so what he does is like he'll tell you true stories or like, but he's not like when you watch like you listen to everyone else.
He reads them and he like absorbs them and he like he reads them, he absorbs them, he learns about the people, he understands it, he thinks about it for hours, and then he makes it his own and he just tells it out of his head.
It's almost like telling like a folktale story, but campfire story.
Stories. Yeah, like
nice. That's scary. Those things are scary to
they're
listen to.
fucking terrifying, bro.
Dude, I had an idea years ago. I think I still have the script upstairs, but it works. It could work for anything, and it's like remember that girl that got stuck in that water tower in Hollywood? They found her in the water tower, and then
the Asian chick, right?
The Asian chick.
Okay.
So that should trip me out, and I started researching the fucking thing that there's a game that supposedly she was playing on the elevator, and it fucking takes you into another dimension and shit, right? So I had this idea because I was in film school, and all my buddies all made like little horror movies, and I was like, let's do an anthology movie where this is the main story, is this like kind of thing about the girl, but everyone's sitting around telling stories, right? And then fucking that's how this gets brought up. But we just show the movies you've already made and just plug them into the fucking thing. We could tell fucking horror stories, you know what I mean? And then
kind of like VHS.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the problem with that is that in a normal situation, like because I've pitched this a lot, but no one likes to invest in anthology movies because they don't do good. Creepshow was the last one that did really, really good, and that was, fucking who knows how long the fucking.
I thought VHS did really good.
Following though.
Which one?
I thought VHS did really good. They're coming out with the new one, right? That series,
right? But it came out underground. It didn't go
into
theaters. You know what I mean? Like that. Like they did that 4 Rooms with Quentin Tarantino, Robert Rodriguez, all that stuff. And they were like betting big on that one, and it didn't do good. Grindhouse, same thing. It was a kind of like an anthology. It's 2 movies in one, and most people walked out after the first movie. No one saw Death Proof. Like they were like, what the fuck, So they don't really like putting money into it. But if we made one cheap enough that they can buy and just put out, there you go.
We should have been. How did Sloth? The Sloth movie that kills in sorority rooms is out in theaters.
Well, you're gonna see a lot of those movies where you're going like, this is out in the theater, like coming out soon. Trust. Oh fuck! They Live out the other day for the anniversary, like the 35th anniversary. But it was $25 just to go see it in the big screen. I was like, nah, I'm good, dude. I ain't balling. to be throwing money at $25 at a movie I got at home.
No balling. You're not
I'm
Mr.
not
Balling.
balling. No. Oh, fuck. But I want to go see that Black Dynamite movie.
Sorry.
Let's all go see the Black Dynamite movie.
Let's go.
Oh, the new one.
Look at Josh.
Yes.
Josh, have a date night with my husband.
I'm down.
Above the belt.
I don't know. I have big titties. You may not want him to look at these because these are hypnotizing.
No shirts only days.
Skins and shirts, baby. Skins and shirts.
Is it playing right now, the Theater Fuzz?
It is, but it's playing in like random theaters. You know what I mean? Like, because I think the one closest to me was like Ontario. I could check out that way because it may be playing, by you guys. So I'll go out that way. But because I was pissed, I was going to take the kids, but I was like, man, by the time I pick them up on Friday and get out there, I'm going to be tired as shit. I don't want to go see the movie.
Wow. I'm just looking right now at showing. And so AMC always does like $5 faves. Like any old movie, $5. Watch it again. Blue Beetle is listed as a $5 fave. That's strange. That's always like, a 20-year-old movie. The $5.
Yeah.
Hey, the AMC Orange 30, right at the block of Orange.
Yeah.
It has your movie, Nick.
The Block of Orange one does?
Yeah.
Dude, let's all go, dude. I'm telling you, that shit looks hilarious.
I'm not gonna watch that garbage, but it's right there.
Jesus jumped up Jehoshaphat, dude. Come on, live a little, dude. You know what I'm saying?
But it's there though. I already look for info. It's there every day. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's on
All
there.
right, well, we'll figure it out, dude. I'm down.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
There's a 6 o'clock showing, 9:30, 4 o'clock showing. So it's a bunch of different showings.
You got time, bro. Let's do it.
All right, dude. I'll text you guys tomorrow in the morning. See what I got to do a show tomorrow, and then I don't think I'm doing anything Wednesday or Thursday. So I'm down either one of those days.
What are the joys of being monetized, guys? A super sticker.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're seeing, that's right, Film Age. You got to check out and see Film Age knows what's up, dude. It literally, like, I'm not saying it's going to be as good as Blazing Saddles, but it's got that feel to it. You know what I mean? Like, where I was laughing my ass off.
Blazing Saddles is actually a good movie. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, man, I might see it. Actually, were we going to try to make a date of it?
I'm down. Someone's got to hold my hand, though.
It's the Scots that are busy. They're a busy bunch.
What are we talking about?
Going to see that horrible movie. I just want to kind of hang out with everybody as much as possible.
Wednesday it's at 6 o'clock p.m. and on Thursday at 6 o'clock p.m.
Like so there's two shows.
Don't go Thursday. Should you do Wednesday or do Wednesday?
Let's do Wednesday.
Do Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Thursday is, I think, the first night of Not Scary Farm. Not Scary Farm.
I'm down to go see it Wednesday.
I'm down.
Wednesday, like in 2 days?
Yeah.
We could talk about it offline.
No matter what fucking day it is. This is going to be all boys' day because I can't do that. No.
Why not, dude? Come on, live on the edge, dude.
Liz.
I live on the edge every day.
Liz, you know I hate it, right?
What?
You know I hate that movie too, right?
Yeah, I do, but I can bow out because it's one of the privileges of being the only girl of it's a guy's night. It's a guy's night.
Maybe I'll bring my
I
wife.
gotta close up the shop.
Iggy's going, right, Iggy?
You and Sanchez can have a girls' night. It's all right.
Iggy's going, right?
Yeah, no, I can go. I have a Scary Farm on Thursday and my son on Friday, so you guys are going Wednesday.
See, look,
I've never been to Knott's Scary Farm.
Lizzie,
are you working or what?
Yeah, just go in there. Have the pass.
Oh,
The scary pass. But
that's
I'm
cool. I
gonna
haven't been in like 20 years, but I used to love it.
you should go. Before I leave, I'm headed to the movies right now to see Strays.
Ooh.
But before I get off, remember what we were talking about before, the Frankie's Comics still selling on eBay.
Oh,
Yeah.
say that again.
Sorry, I got a call. Frankie's Comics, remember they got bankrupt, but they were still selling on eBay, even though they still own
Yes.
comics to people. So my friend, who got gypped out of like 400 because he bought $400 worth of comics, a bunch of them got damaged, and that customer service completely doesn't respond. So he gave him a bad review on Whatnot, and then somebody else had the same issue. They just didn't package correctly. A bunch of comics got damaged. Can't get a hold of customer service. They emailed it back once, but now they're ghosting him. He left a bad review. So there's 2 bad reviews, and then it turns out that they started deleting those reviews too.
Ooh.
So
They delete. How do you delete bad reviews?
I don't know, but the reviews are gone. So maybe either they asked Whatnot to look at those reviews if they said they were false. Who knows? I don't know how you would be able to delete reviews like that.
They'd have to do it on the other. I bet it's like eBay because you can get bad reviews deleted off eBay for different reasons and purposes. And I'm wondering if they did it on the admin side. That's usually the only way you can do that.
I also shared it with you guys. I got that. I went to log into Whatnot the other day. I got an alert about some channel I don't follow, which is weird to me. But I logged in there just to see what the hell. And right when I clicked on it, it said, "We don't take PayPal anymore. You need to update your thing." Now, was that a glitch, or do they not take PayPal anymore?
They haven't told me anything. I've been.
You guys
that
saw
might
I
have been a glitch.
screenshotted it.
Yeah. It might have been a glitch because it does that sometimes. Where I've been in the middle of the sale and all of a sudden where you're getting the money, where it won't like people would buy it and it would say the payment didn't go through, and then it was like fuck, I got to literally get off and start the show again.
Let me see. I'm sure I could look at that real quick.
I know there have been some like glitches and problems with payment services of late, but yeah, I don't know. We're not on Whatnot as much, We were thinking about doing a pin show at the store since I was here this week, but then that thing popped up, and I have to double check on our end to see if we got any like emails or something about it.
I'll go do it at the shop, dude.
I know Square was having a problem because I think it was around the same time that PayPal was that announcement for PayPal went through too, because we had a problem at a store out in Tennessee with Square. At the same time, Mighty Pins was having a problem with receiving like payments too. So, because they were doing like a live sale and all of a sudden they weren't able to like invoice through PayPal and they weren't able to like take payments in store and stuff like that. It was kind of weird. There've been some issues and hiccups of late with online banking.
It looks like I can go on there because I was going right to it. Like right when I opened it up, it was like you can't do anything unless you update your payments.
Yeah, that's weird.
I was like, that's strange.
They may have done an update on the Whatnot site and it didn't like jive right with like when they did and it was passing, so they had to fix it. But as far as taking off like feedback, usually you can't do that unless the administrators at Whatnot taking it off. It's like at eBay. You can fight the comments that people leave, your negative feedbacks, your neutrals and stuff. But they usually have to put it through like a review, and if it meets certain requirements, you can get them taken off and deleted and stuff. But you have to go through a bunch of back channel stuff with eBay for it first.
How is the shop going, Liz?
Really good. We're I'm just there helping them, pull stuff out, price stuff. We're gonna hopefully do a live sale this week or next, or maybe both. I don't know. But we've been processing a lot of collections that we've gotten in over a lot, the last few months, just having, extra hands to get it done. But the back issues are full. The eBay's going good because that's where we're primarily selling online, and that storefront's doing well. But 90% of what's on our eBay storefront is the stuff that's in Tennessee, so it's on like a vacation setting.
Okay.
People can still buy, but there's an alert that says that it's not going to get shipped out until such and such a time when I get back.
Yeah, you guys are big time. You guys are across multiple states, right?
Yeah.
At this point.
They franchising.
You guys have an Ollie's near you in Tennessee?
A what?
An Ollie's?
I haven't heard of it.
Okay.
That doesn't mean there isn't one out there. We're still exploring different places and stuff out. So we're like an hour outside of, like, east of Nashville. So we're like in that like a little suburb of Nashville. So we're just kind of exploring that little area there. There's a couple of comic book shops that are out there. But they're mostly gaming stores.
Yeah.
It's like they have it's a huge gaming store, and then they've got like just a small little section of like comics is what it is. But there's still some fun stuff to find, collections to find out there. You have a lot of like older collectors that they've been collecting for 30, 40, 50 years, and then they like have to move or something and they don't want to take it with them, so then they sell it, but they don't know what's in it because they haven't touched it for so long. So you can buy some good collections for very, very, very cheap, and they're
That's cool.
really good collections. So it's a lot of fun that way, talking to the old timers. But yeah, it's good. I like it. The store's doing well. Like I said, we're getting it cleaned up, and not that we're getting it more organized, and John and Dad are doing a really good job keeping everything going, and we've got some good announcements hopefully coming up before I leave. And we've expanded the back issue section again, and because we just have a lot of books that we're processing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm excited. I know Nando dropped off a book for me, but I like to go nose around a little bit, see what else y'all got cracking over there.
Yeah.
That's why I want to go a little early.
When's everybody going over this week?
Friday.
Any specific time?
We're starting our Dungeons and Dragons game at 7.
Oh wow. D&D.
That's right.
I know, mate.
And I'm gonna win. I don't know what you win, but I'm gonna win. I know that.
We have some fuzzy snacks for
Fuzzy,
you.
I'll bet you a $35 gift certificate to Raise Comics that you don't win.
Listen. You don't want to bet anything with me because I'm creative. My mind, especially.
No,
if you
I'm
give me
just giving
fuzzy
you a
snacks,
chance to win back the $35 gift certificate that you owe me there.
What do I owe? Who do I owe $35 there? What?
You and
No,
Sanchez. Both. I can bring video evidence.
What? Me and Sanchez, what? Don't
Lost.
lump me in with that ugly bastard.
I'll send you the video. It's cool. We don't have to.
Oh no.
You don't have to rub any salt in it right now. But
I'll take the salt, man.
Hey, I have a
Yeah.
question on a different topic. But have you guys been watching One Piece?
Mm-mm.
no.
I watched the first episode. As a person who has not even read the manga, watched the anime, I was like, I get it, and it looked really nice. And I kept thinking, shut up, Steve. Let me talk.
Fucking horrible.
God.
all of a sudden I started remembering like my kids are gonna love it. If I show my kid who's like all wacky, he's gonna love it. And I asked him, and he's like, "Yeah, I want to watch it." He's like the stretchy dude. So I was like, "Okay, that's what they're going for. They're trying to go for just a big chunk of the American audience that hasn't seen the anime." And I mean, it's I think they could have done it better with the action scenes. It made it more inspired, like Scott Pilgrim, and actually make it like an anime and not a Western action, because it was like Western action with the over the top goofiness of anime, and I was like, it doesn't work well. Like it was weird. I'm still enjoying it, but it actually got me more invested on. I need to make time to actually start watching the anime of One Piece.
Yeah,
There's a couple characters that I was like, I like it.
Never read it, never saw the cartoon, never anything. It reminds me of that. It's got that same kind of like adventure though, like that happy adventure like Goonies did when you were like a kid and you watched that stuff as a kid. Yeah, I can see just like it's got that like, but it's kind of refreshing to see a show though that doesn't have, at least not yet, it doesn't have like some like overarching necessarily like the message, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just
adventure.
If
it's
you
an
want
adventure show.
Something better, watch the manga, the anime. Watch the real anime.
Well,
that's better than the shitty ass Nexus thing.
I recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It's just it's fun. Like we sat here, we just started watching it when we got here, and we're all sitting here. My brother, my sister-in-law, my nephew, we're all sitting here and watching it, and Lucas is loving it. We're all. It's like a fun, like family kind of thing. It's really cool. If you've got the time, I'd suggest watching it.
Especially your kids. Fuzzy, you should watch it with your kids.
Yeah.
They're already trying to talk me into it, dude. I don't like anime. Fucking stupid shit. Anime gives me a headache.
It's making me want to go watch the anime.
It does.
The manga, you know what I mean?
I don't need that. It gives me a headache, dude. There's a subliminal message that gets sent every time they go and punch somebody, and it's like, ah! There's shit going in your brain, and it's frying it, dude. I've seen my kids snap out of it. They do that after they watch the show. Like, oh god, it's reality and shit. Like, nope, not falling down that rabbit hole. Let it rot their brain.
No, but it's not anime fighting. It's very Americanized shots. Like it's very, and that's the complaint against it. Like it's not anime inspired action. They're not doing the yelling and stuff. Just straight up like shortcuts.
It's fucking garbage because they took everything, all the fun out of it.
I might like it because Sanchez hates it. So
yes, exactly. That's what I'm gonna say. Sanchez hates it. You might love it.
It gives you the feels.
They took all the fun stuff, all the joy of One Piece.
Everything. I gotta go. Movie starting.
Enjoy.
Bye. See you Friday. See you Friday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. See ya.
Like, man, like I'm gonna end up watching it, dude. I know I am, but
I'm telling you, Fuzzy, it's as one gotcha lover to another.
That's right.
It's fun. You know what I mean? It doesn't take itself too seriously. But again, I don't know anything about the comic and the cartoon. Okay. And I'm sure when I watch it and read it, I'll be like, okay, this is where they change things. But like, this is still like in the mess of stuff that's going on. Like, this is just a fun, feel good little family action like movie. You know what I mean? It gives you hope. It gives you the feels and it gives you hope and things. It's really good. And
the anime gives you the more feels. You're actually freaking crying some parts when it happens. It's that good.
I mean, this is only gonna be like what they can only 8 episodes, 10 episodes, something like that. I mean, the manga is like 650 episodes, and the manga is like it's 28 volumes or something, and like the anime is like it's like 600 episodes.
No, the anime is like 900 and something episodes.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So it's like they
got more time.
They've built it up all this time, whereas now we're going to be getting like a truncated live action version of it, and
Cliff Notes.
it looks
Yes,
really.
basically Cliff Notes.
I mean, they still kept all of the genders the same. They still kept all the names and the characters for the most part the same.
I don't know
From what I can tell, it's a little reading, but it doesn't look like they've changed too much of some of this stuff.
I enjoyed it, but I'm going to admit that I'm a full normie when it comes to it. So it's kind of like when we did our review on Late to the Party of The Last Airbender by M. Night Shyamalan. I watched the first season of Avatar and then kind of compared it, and I just said, well, it's just a truncated version of that, and it didn't bother me that much, but everybody else was ready to riot, so.
Well, I didn't see it because you know why I didn't see it, because fuck that guy, dude. I hate that man.
Yeah.
The only thing I hate in this world is M. Night Fuck-a-hole.
Wow.
Fuck-a-hole, huh?
Fuck that guy. Keep looking over because I keep thinking the skinwalker's going to pop out over here, dude. So you just see me disappear and shit, dude. Call 911, man, or call a young priest and an old priest. Get him over here, dude.
Look at that, like a truck over here that, like, every now and then just starts to, like, rev up on its own.
Throw it away. Get it the fuck out, dude. I literally the other day I watched on HBO Max, like they have, because I watch Ghost Adventures and with my kids, they recommend stuff for you, and they had one on the doll that inspired Chucky. It's I'm forgetting his name now, Rodney or something like that, and it's a doll, like this old doll, and if you come in there and like make fun of it or like take pictures without asking it, it'll curse you, and then like the whole room is painted with like letters that people have written about it. And so I'm at home watching it, and my kid had this fucking stuffed animal looking at me. I was like, I'm gonna throw that fucking thing in the trash, dude. Fucking looking at me like that, dude. Let it turn its head. Let it turn its head. I'll set it on fire.
So here's another proposal, because the whole point of this is for us all to get together as much as possible, right?
Sure.
There's an Indian movie on Wednesday.
I'm definitely on that one.
Well, you're definitely on the other one too, so you're not a factor here. I mean, I don't want to be harsh, but you already said you were out of the other one too, so.
I might have gone the other one, but that one, hell no.
We'll talk about it offline. But Liz?
I mean, yeah, I'm down. I really can't do Western Black Dynamite.
Why not, dude? Do you understand how awesome that? I mean, dude, literally the words coming out of your mouth, I was just like, why are we not there right now? Like, we should be all watching it.
I get that that's your movie, and I appreciate that it's your movie. It's not mine. It's his.
If you ever wanted to see a true fuzzy experience at the movies, it's this movie. Like I'm telling you, I could feel it in my bones. I'm gonna be holding on to people.
You're so fickle. It was supposed to be Cocaine Bear.
No, it better not be that. Don't jinx my shit like that.
You gotta go potty. I'll be right back.
Someone was saying that I guess because of Cocaine Bear, they've been showing all these like other animals that have been caught eating cocaine, and one of them was like my worst fear. It was fucking like anacondas or some shit like that. I was like, oh hell no, dude, that would be a legit horror movie for me. I'd be like, oh god, it's a snake on coke, dude, I'm dead. It's gonna eat me and spit me out and it'll come out all fucking coked out.
It's gonna be John Voight and wink at us.
And instead of winking, I'm gonna go and then die and shit.
Oh, yeah. I think a worse nightmare of an animal being coked out would be a raccoon, because they're already like spazzes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I'll kick a raccoon. Like I ain't scared of a raccoon.
You're not gonna kick a raccoon. He's too fast. He's on crack.
HBO did one called Cocaine Shark about sharks that eat off of Florida. They eat the cocaine out of the bin, out of people throwing cocaine, right? And everyone was like, "Oh, that's scary." I go, "No, it's not, because I just don't go in the water. Bam, no cocaine shark gonna eat me. Bam, done. I have a swimming pool. I'm good. Don't put it in my pool, but other than that, we're good, dude." Like, you know.
Yeah, but
I was like,
they don't travel singly. They travel in packs of like 15. You can't kick 15 coked out raccoons.
I don't know if you know this. I watch WWE, baby. Dude, I just rip my shirt off.
You're gonna get 3, maybe 4, and the rest of them are gonna swarm on you like flies on shit, dude.
No way, dude.
There's a movie I'm telling you, there's a movie right there. We're gonna do coked out raccoons, and it's gonna be like so over the top, dude. We're gonna have all these little rocket raccoons coming at you.
I was just gonna say, I go, you give me a legit, like, I want a practical effect of a raccoon, and it looks scary, I would do it. I'd be like, let's do it, dude. Let's go for it, dude. But you know, it's got to be like right on that border of like Critters. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you see the little thing on Critters, you're just like, that thing don't look cool. But then when it talks and shit, you're like, oh, okay, it's kind of funny.
No,
like,
it smiles. You just see that cute ball of fluff from Dark Crystal turning into like nothing but teeth. You're like,
yeah,
nope, I'm good.
I like when they fucking shoot the shotgun and the thing flies off his hair right there, and he looks like, oh shit.
The reverse mohawk on him.
That was awesome, dude.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna do Fuzzy's Coked Out. It's gonna be called Fuzzy's Coked Out Zoo.
Fuzzy presents, dude. Fuzzy presents.
Fuzzy's Coked Out Zoo, and we're just gonna have us sitting on like those little power wheels, like going through like your backyard. With just the animals in like little cages off to the side.
And then we get to the raccoons, and we say, "Where are the raccoons?" And then the bitch's face.
You just see like this, like somebody throws a bunch of stuffed animal raccoons out of that.
Well, I mean, my kid has to do this movie for school, and I was telling him, I go, I'm gonna come up with something that you guys can do. Like, we'll shoot it, and but I wanted to have this like a game like Goonies feel, but you know, to be for fun and stuff, and you could do it. But I want you guys to be hunting something, but I want it to be silly like that. Like, you know, I'm going to give them, like, instead of like real guns, it'll be like a neon pink one, but I'm going to make it look legit. Like, I'm going to have the fucking thing recoil and shells coming out of it and stuff. And, you know, and like blow everyone away back. Oh, look at these kids, dude. They're good. Because some of his friends, dude, they're good little actors. Like, they're funny. I mean, not to me, but to other people, they seem to be funny. So.
Like, they're gonna have little charms. It's gonna be like Barbie heads on the end of their like their guns. That's how you know they're serious.
When they take the head off, they add a head every time they kill someone and shit like that.
No, they mark their kills instead of like the little like dagger, you know, the little marks on them. Just they bedazzle themselves. They just put like little bedazzle stones on their arms.
After we watch Gotcha, I'm gonna tell you guys the story of me trying to pitch it to Universal and like what they were like, their big complaint and shit like that. Let's see if you guys can guess it after watching it, because they own it, but they, you know, so if you want to remake something, you have to go through them.
It's some dead body stuff, huh?
Just watch it. When you watch it, you're gonna go right when it starts. You're gonna go, this would never happen nowadays. Like, no way this could be let go. You know what I mean? And it's not no Revenge of the Nerds titty, you know, tongue punching rape or something.
I told John what we're watching, and John's like, he started singing it too. Like,
dude,
yeah.
I'll go get the record. I literally hunted down the soundtrack, and I can only find it on a record, and I got a record player just so I could listen to my Gotcha song. And I will literally just take the needle and put it back at the beginning every time. And my family's like, turn the song off.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
There's two songs like that, like in 80s movies that I love. Is that one? and the one from Can't Buy Me Love when he's doing the fucking African anteater ritual, and it's that one like they got the Afro Sheen hanging out. He's like, I've been waiting, oh my, and homie, that's one of my favorite fucking songs ever. And I could never find the Can't Buy Me Love soundtrack, so I had to find the guy who sang the song, his album, and it's like number 8 on the B side and shit. I was like, fuck. So you gotta like go through all of it just to find the one song and shit.
So fun.
I hate records.
I hate that. Yeah.
Nothing.
Still not used to the time change yet.
Yeah, no, you think you'd be used to it by now, but not yet.
We'll
You get
used
jet
to it
lagged,
right
huh?
before we're ready to go back.
Getting car lagged.
Well, it's it's not quite this. I mean, it's not quite the same coming out this way because you gain 2 hours. You know what I mean? So normally at this point it would be like 12:40 for us, and right now it's only 10:40, so that's a little bit better. But
Are you guys waking up when it's dark though?
yeah, I'm waking up at 5 in the morning,
Yeah.
which admittedly is still sleeping in for 2 hours when I would normally get up out in Tennessee. But yeah, 5 in the morning is about when I'm waking up these days.
That's
How
when you
you
get to
liking
watch
that?
the cool stuff.
What's that, Nate?
How's work going over there?
Work is work, man. Slaving for somebody else, not getting to keep all the money.
Yeah, that's rough, brother. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's the phase of life that I'm in. You know, it's not the ideal place, but it's what has to be done. So, I can either cry about it and watch the bills mount up, or I can get it done.
You just got to render unto Caesar, right?
I don't think that's what that passage means, but something like that.
I'm in the same boat, man. I'm about to do it too, so
Yeah.
I'm about to
Well,
go work at the post
If,
office or
if
something.
you need medical benefits, Amazon has great medical benefits.
They do. Day
Best-
one.
Best
Day one.
medical benefits, hands down, of any job I've ever worked at.
So if anything, you just go in there and then you go to the doctor the next week and it's
Yeah,
all
they
covered.
give it to you from day one, so you're covered automatically. The other stuff about it,
Oh, that's nice.
benefits are great.
No, I have my old stepbrother. He works there at Amazon. He's been doing it there for like 15 years. He says, and it says, as long as you stay there, you keep moving up and shit like that. Like if you can hang, they'll move you up. And I was like, I'm in my 40s, dog. Like I don't know how long I can hang with these young bucks. And the last time they gave me a job at Amazon, I was doing the delivery. And I had my fucking Kia filled to the brim with boxes that I had to deliver, but not delivered to like an apartment complex or anything. No. Go to the fucking mountains in these houses that have those long fucking driveways that you have to drive through. And
Yep.
It's late at night and you see a fucking strange car coming down your driveway. What do? You stand up and want to start some shit. And so I call them. I'm like, I'm not dropping this off. Like, fuck you. I'm not dying for a package. Like, it's like, so fire me, do what you want. And I left, and I'll never forget. I pulled up, and it's dark as shit, and I'm trying to figure out how big the road was to get back down. And I had my window down on my passenger side, and I fucking turned my head, and the cow's head was right here next to me, dude. Like the motherfucker put his head into my window. I was like, oh shit! I was scared shitless, dude. I was like, I hate this fucking job, and I just left.
No, I mean there's long driveways that's like that out in Tennessee too. My friend, she works at a florist, and sometimes she would be like, "It's really scary when you have to go up sometimes and deliver like flowers to people's like houses, and there's like the no trespassing sign, and violators will be shot, and this kind of stuff." And you're just like, maybe I'll just.
But is
leave
she
it."
going up in like I wouldn't mind driving down that thing if I'm in an Amazon van. Like I'm in my car,
No,
like
she's in
that's
her car. She's just in a minivan.
oh yeah, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Fuck that.
She
No.
goes out there. It's bird shot, and then it's buck shot. So you get a warning, and then you get killed. Got a double-barreled shotgun. The first shot, buck shot. Second shot, fucking shot.
I just got a new shotgun. It's dope.
Nice.
It's you'd like it. It's a Keltec. I don't know if you're familiar with the Keltec KSG.
Mm-mm.
It's the gun Keanu Reeves had in the first John Wick. The one where it'll hold 24 short shells.
Nice.
So it's got like 2 barrels that'll hold your shells, and then it shoots out of 1 barrel. And then it's the barrels, like the shooting mechanism's at the back, even though the trigger's here. So like you pull it here and it shoots from here. So you get the feel of like a sawed off, but without it being sawed off, and it still meets the requirement of having the minimum barrel length. It's pretty dope.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I got it from Big Five while they still are able to sell guns in California.
The only reason why I like a shotgun is because I always say that cocking is the international noise. Doesn't mean if you speak English or what, you hear the ch-ch, that means get the fuck out of my house. And then that's the next shot is that was the warning. And then when you pull the trigger, that's the fucking okay, you're going down. But that's why you guys out there can have a judge. You guys should get a judge. That's what you need. It's literally a handheld shotgun.
I don't think Tennessee has any regulations on that.
Not really. People are carrying everywhere. So,
dude, in Arizona, a guy had a judge on his hip, and me and him carried on a conversation about it because I was like, "That's an awesome judge." I was like, "It's because it was all bedazzled and shit." I was like, "That's awesome, dude. That looks cool."
There's a guy that lives about a mile from us. He has a full-on cannon that he fires. It's no joke, man.
That's awesome. See, I want to go out there to go talk to him. But I go to fucking pull it.
Yeah. What is it? $30?
No, it's $50. He'll let you fire his cannon.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
We'll hear it, and we'll be like, "Oh, somebody had a birthday, or there's something going on." Because it's out there firing cannon.
Yeah.
Like a guy from Mary Poppins on the top of the roof.
That's awesome.
Civil War era, Revolutionary War.
I think it's Civil War era. So it's firing literal shot. You know, it's not like ballistic. It's an old style cannon.
That's awesome.
Good times, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
We went to downtown Disney yesterday. I'm like, "Josh, do you have your knife on you?" He goes, "No, I left it at home." But I have my pocket knife, and I'm like, I have my collapsible baton. So like, we had to take stuff out of our bags and stuff, so we didn't get sure that we weren't gonna get jumped for it.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to see how the security around here is stepped up. When we went to go see Nando down at the mall, a bunch of the stores have armed security out in front of it now, and it's just
I told them the same thing.
It's wild to see how those things have changed since we were here last year.
Oh, especially where he's at, because he's out in Santa Ana, man.
Well, I mean, it's Costa Mesa, but still.
Yeah, Costa Mesa. Is it?
Yeah, South Coast Plaza.
Yeah.
But it's
It's Santa Ana adjacent. Santa Ana's across the street from it.
Yeah, no, that's true. But I mean, it's the nicer area of Santa Ana.
But the stores, it was Bloomingdale's and Gucci, and they have armed personal security, in front of you. And the mall security, there was 10 of those guys around.
Yeah, the funny thing is, one of the stores, I don't remember if it was Louis Vuitton or what, but one of them had a guy out front that, I'm if I was gonna do a movie about a Wetworks team, Blackwater or something, I'd that's the guy that I would cast for it. He looked like he meant business the whole time. He's inside with his freaking aviator glasses on, eating something out of a wrapper. And he just throws the wrapper into the can on the side, and he's got his gun here and his tactical vest on and everything. I'm like, That guy is not messing around. And I'm sure a big part of it is deterrent. You know what I mean? People will see that and they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna go in." But I'm like, he looked the part. He was right for it.
That's rough.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just crazy to see that kind of stuff. Like, you see it like on social media or whatever, and you're like, oh, whatever. That's what's happening like San Francisco or up in LA or something. And then you come down to Orange County, and you see those dudes there and you're like, oh, it's happening here too.
Yeah, it's tough. You guys are off in your free country, so.
Look, man, you guys should come on over. It's freedom is nice.
By the time you guys come back to visit next, especially if it's Christmas, you guys can come over and check out my compound.
Ah.
Yeah, because my place we're moving to, it's going to be pretty dope.
Where is it at?
It's in Hollydale, which is in the General Downey Southgate vicinity.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not bad over there. It's actually nicer than Anaheim, which I was having a hard time with at first, but like now that I've been going around and getting lost in the neighborhoods like you need to do when you're going to go somewhere,
yeah,
it's pretty nice. And
Anaheim's looking a little rough these days.
Yeah, then they're putting in all these crazy like townhomes, and there's like a lot of construction here. So,
yeah,
I'm like, one of the cool things about where I've been, and y'all have been here, that I can get to the freeway and get out. It's a good launching spot. You know what I mean? But where they're building all this shit, they're just gonna congest the fuck out of everything. So it's brutal, man. It's brutal. So, I said we go see an Indian movie. I don't want to go see Whack Dynamite on.
I'm look. If you guys want to sneak in to see the Indian movie, we can meet in the middle. We'll critique. Like, we'll tell you how awesome ours was, and you tell us how awesome yours was, and then that way everyone gets a good review. All I'm saying is I need to see some fucking Black Dynamite.
It's a Western Black Dynamite.
I'm literally paying for that. That's what I want. Give me that.
And I respect you for wanting that. I don't.
See, we're
I don't want it either. I'm with Liz.
We're gotcha brothers and sisters, and then you say things like that, and I'm like, are we?
I know.
Are we?
I'm a woman. I'm mysterious with things like that. The mystery of the woman.
Oh shit, man!
You think you got to stand in the no Black Dynamite Western, and you're like, what?
Just pull the rug out. Just fucking, I know. Hey, I still say my wife pushed me down the stairs somehow, and she wasn't even anywhere near me. But I know she did it with her bad juju and shit like that. Like it was either that or it was karma for making fun of my kid for falling down the stairs and breaking his leg. One or the other. Dude.
I think it was your kid trying to kill you. That's basically it. Your kid trying to take over now. Cole said, "I'm the next big dog in the house."
Hey, you saw the fear in his eye when you said that, though. I was laughing.
He was just giving you the eye, like just it's okay, old man. Keep laughing. He just giving you the eye. He's ready. I said, when is the young prince gonna take over the kingdom?
They fear the court jester.
I'm pumping him up. Don't worry about it. I'm your uncle, Ray. The old man can't take you. Let's go.
I'll crutch you and him. Hey, did you see the AEW is coming to HBO Max?
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah. Now we can see all the pay-per-views on there.
That's going to be dope.
So, It'll be twice a month. We'll be doing something here.
Yeah. Oh, check.
That's so great.
Check when the next SmackDown's gonna be coming. Because I want to go.
Here?
Yeah, I want to go with the kids.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll look, and I gotta. If I'm still trying to get shit together, so I can't spend a lot this month. But if I can, I'll text you and Isaac and tell you guys when that Raw one, if I can find some cheap tickets.
All right.
I know you got to be on the floor.
No, I'll sit on if the kids go up, down, to go all the way to the top. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hang out with the kids.
They're the ones that love it the most, and especially if LA Knight's there, they'll love that shit.
And then they'll start laughing when I fall asleep. I'll think, let's go.
No, they expect that from you, dude. They're always like, every time you pass out, they just lean over and look. He's asleep. I'm like, wake his ass up, dude. Shit.
Just start filming. He gets up.
We're going to have cameras rolling on Friday, so we'll get a lot of shots of different angles of him fucking passed out and shit.
Better not have drastic consequences.
I'm going to give him one of them gummies. Ah!
Uh-oh.
The demon got me. I told you, damn skinwalkers got me. I'm okay. All right, I gotta get going. My foot's killing me. Yeah.
All right,
y'all. See you guys.
It was fun.
Wednesday.
Take us out, Fuzzy.
Ladies
Wednesday,
and gentlemen.
You're going to see me Wednesday. I ain't going to that.
Come on, dude.
No. Maybe I'll go hang out with Liz. She ain't going, I ain't going.
That's messed up, dude. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, make these guys come with us. Guilt them into coming with us. We want to see their reaction when they see this thing coming. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for watching us, and have some love, some peace, and that Popeye's grease. We out.
Thank you.
Later.
Late.